Yo, welcome back. I put on a hoodie. It's cold here in Texas for the first time of the year. And last episode, we worked on our layout, our basic layout of the Adobe Lunch app. Uh, what this is just a header that does nothing with a nice little logo and a little built by BG down on the bottom right, which links out to my website. So in this video, actually, before we do anything, let's actually commit this. We haven't committed any of this code. What I'm doing here in the Adobe Lunch repo is I set up milestones and issues to track what I need to do. So like this milestone is called minimum viable product, and the first issue is called layout. And this issue I need to close. That's exactly what we did last video. So let's go ahead and commit this code. So let's just review what we did. Added the React SVG plugin. So that's a good one. Actually, I'm not gonna make multiple commits. I'm just gonna make one. Completely changed my header around. So it's much simpler, the header, in this case than it was in my Gatsby starter kit, which I really need to slim down. That'll be a whole nother series, but the headers is the Adobe logo and lunch and styled properly. Layout I changed a little bit. I don't need to. Get rid of this return statement. Great. So layout, I just imported the new header there. Also moved the header and deleted navigation. There is no actual navigation. Added two SVGs here. So one is for the built by BG and one's the Adobe logo. Oh, this is the one we need to get rid of. Discard changes. Yes. Built by. I made this built by component like a very long time ago. So I'm modernizing it, changing it to pixels instead of M's. Oh, interesting. The column gap is still rems. Let's look at that just a bit. So I really want that column gap to be about 5 pixels. 0.4 rems, but computed 6.4 pixels. Let's shrink that. So let's go down to 5. Doink. Yeah, that looks good. A little bit closer. 5 pixels. And for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to say gap. Cool. So that's the built by component, this little built by BG down here. And then I just included that in the footer. So the footer is just completely redone. And then at the very end there, this comment in index.js, it's because I was using operator mono. And when I switched to my brand new computer, I recompiled operator mono with ligatures, and it stopped support, like the latest version stopped supporting the font weight that I used, which was a little bit heavier. And so I don't really like the way it looks. I'll show you. So I'll pop into settings and let's just change this to operator mono. Operator mono lig. That's the one with ligatures. And you can see that the font weight is actually pretty small. And I was using like a 600 but it just doesn't look right anymore. 700. It's not supported the way it used to be. So I actually switched over to Cascadia Code, which I'm really digging. This is Microsoft's open source font. And let me link that for you guys. I'll link operator mono and Cascadia Code. Whoops, just closed it. So there's Cascadia Code, and here is operator mono. And it's this operator medium that I used to use, which I loved. Yeah, so dope. I'll just go here and I'll link that for you guys. Operator. Anyways, yeah, so I was just testing out the comments. Operator did this cool thing where when you make comments, they are in like script, but Cascadia doesn't have it. That's okay. Eventually, I'll be rolling my own theme for VS Code. That'll be pretty cool. So we've staged all our changes, and let's just do a git commit layout. Closes number 1. So what this does is when I commit to master, it's automatically going to reference and close this issue. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Two-factor auth. Yeah, I'm on a new computer, so like every time I do anything, freaking it yeah, I gotta like redo all my authentication, my logins, and all this kind of stuff. Okay, so it's up. Look, layout 1 is automatically closed because I referenced it in that commit. And then if you look at my milestone, look, I'm one step closer to getting it done, which is kind of cool. Okay. Getting all sorts of notifications and emails from GitHub about, hey, yeah, some new access token just got added. Should be good. So I'm going to work on initial state right now, which is this screen here. So for that, let's go ahead and export this logo. As an SVG. I also want to make sure all my colors are right. These are all black, okay? And then I think it's the text in the middle that starts changing up a little bit. Okay. So let's see, I've exported that, and let's go ahead and move, what was it called? Foursquare.svg into source images foursquare.svg. Sick. So now we've got a SVG logo there. And what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So this is gonna be the index page. So what is the fill on this? E5, and this text BF. I like BF is, I think I was using HSL for stuff. 0075 and 0090. So I think I need to go do a little bit of work in my themes here. My theme colors, styles, colors. Purples can go. So what am I going to call these? Zero zero 75 100% HSL. Maybe black 75. I don't know. Zero zero 75 100%. I think the other one was 90. Okay. I like that. I mean, I might give them better names later, but for now, I'll stick with that. So this is the first thing we're trying to get done. So like, what is it? It's like a paragraph tag that says what to eat, where to eat. Then the logo, Foursquare logo. Which can go right here as an SVG. Yeah, and then under that is a button. Okay. So what's our page look like now? Ooh. See, it's not that bad. It's like the fill's already set too. It says fill none. Oh, E5. Yeah, there it is. What about BG? Does BG have a fill? Fill none there. Yeah, black everywhere. Okay, so like I'm exporting the assets correctly. No, you know, I wonder. What if I just highlighted this? This is just me playing around and gave this element a style. Yeah, see, that's not going to work because the fill is embedded into the SVG. Probably same thing down here. Yeah. So that's interesting. You know, if I ever want the icons to change color, I'll have to take that out. That's all right for now. We're good. So where to eat Foursquare? I also want to make this more semantic. My container in the middle. So if we hop on down in here, we have header, main, then footer. That's really what we want. Header, main, then footer. Okay. So then, let's see. This is index.js. Layout is located here. This is called container. Container is kind of what we want centered here, but you know, where is this coming in? Here's layout. Header, container with children, footer. Here's index. So this is the, okay. So because somewhere in here, we're going to need to do like a display grid and put stuff in the middle. Maybe container is the right place to do that. We'll start by doing it there and then like consider that it might not be the right place. So what I like to do is say justify content center and align content center. Yeah, see? This puts us right in the middle of the page here. I like that. Perfect. Okay, I really need to come up here and on global styles. Where's my global styles? Body a margin of 0 and please P a margin of 0. This really what I need to do is use a normalize and a reset to do this for me. But I suppose that'll be a later video. Actually, and let's Gatsby starter, I think it's called. Let's go ahead and make that issue now if it doesn't already exist. Gatsby plugin layout. Probably want like Gatsby plugin React SVG. I also want normalize CSS and reset CSS. These are just things to make my Gatsby setup even better so that I can get up and running even faster. All right, cool. Just don't want to lose track of those thoughts. Okay, so the button is just going to say tell me. I think this is where things are going to screw up. Justify item center might screw this up. Yeah, then the button's going to be too small. So we'll fix that. We'll fix that. So really, we don't want justify item center. We essentially want a text aligned center. Yep, that gets us there. And then what we need to do is target the little P, the little paragraph tag here in index. I guess we give it a name. I don't know. Call it question. Got to import styled from styled components. And the question will be a styled P. Okay, and a color. We need to grab a color from themes. I always forget how to do that. I did it in header like this. Themes, colors, and this is black 90. Invalid property value, HSL. Can I do HSL? 0, 0, 90? What? Chrome HSL. I don't think I've ever typed in HSL color. Like ever. Okay. Yeah. Those are percentages. Okay. Sweet. E6, is that right? No. That's BF. That's 90. Or says 75. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, I think I'm going to drop the percentage off of it, the last one. That's kind of annoying that you have to put a percent sign there. Cool. Okay, and then what kind of margins do we have on the bottom there? 10 pixel? Cool. Got the colors figured out. Okay, so, and it'll be margin bottom, 10 pixels. Awesome. And I almost want to make this its own little component called like empty. Yeah. There we go. Empty and yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, we could make it a div because we could style it. We could call it styled empty or empty wrapper. Can I type tonight? Styled empty. And what we could do here is now just display grid it and do a gap of 10 pixels. We got its color. No more margin bottom needed. This is just a normal P. Perfect. If you can't tell, I love grid. I use it everywhere. Literally everywhere. Okay, now this one, how far is it away from here? 50 pixels. So here, I know we're gonna need this button all over the place. So what I wanna do is just go ahead and define one. So the background color is, I mean, this is red, FF 150. We'll go in HSL. And we gotta add it to our colors. Zero 150. Actually, come on, be real. Like, it's gonna be that. I don't think well, we might need to make it transparent. That's the beauty of it. We've got it if we need it. And so what's the HSL for black? 0, 0, 100%? No, 000%. Yeah, so then white would be 0, 0, 100%. Cool. I'm kind of starting to dig HSL colors. Okay, so what's the deal with this button? Got a color, and the color's going to be, that's the background color. Its color is going to be white. White, yep. 18 in bold. And we'll export it. Okay, so back here, we'll bring it in. Sweet. All right, so we're gonna do a border none. Get that nice and flat look, and I guess we don't we don't really know what the padding is. Yeah, it's not saying. So that's 72 wide, and this is 168. So what's 168 minus 72 divided by 2? 96 divided by 2. 48 on each side. Top and bottom, left and right is 48 pixels. What's top and bottom? This is 21 tall. This is 56 tall. So 56 minus 21 is going to be 35. 35 divided by 2, it's 17 and a half. We'll call it 18. Okay. Looking pretty good. Cursor pointer, obviously. And then we're going to have to give it some hover states eventually. What to eat is slightly off. So that means we need to adjust our empty thing with justify items center. Yeah. Okay. And the container, I can already tell I'm putting way too many styles on the container. You can have a gap of, what is it, like, it was 50 pixels, right? This thing. A gap between here and here. Yeah, 50. Yeah, so I mean, that looks pretty good right now. And then what we'll do is these go together. So what we could do is like take this venue and this has got to be a ternary. So if there's a venue, do this or do this other thing. It's not formatting very well. There. Ugh, that looks gross. Whatever. If there's a venue, show the venue. If not, show empty in the button. All right. That's pretty good. I need a hover state for this. I'll figure it out. You know what would be a cool hover state? To rotate it. Or skew. CSS transforms. Holy shit. Where are all the transform properties? That's a lot. Okay. Scale, translate, matrix, skew. I mean, we might want skew. Let's try it. I think you do it like this. Let's just say and hover, just to make sure this is working. Purple. Yeah, dope. Okay, so it's working. So let's do transform, skew, 0, 0, nothing. 10, 0. Oh, it's got to be a degree, right? Okay, what if we did just X? I really only want like the thing behind it to skew. I gotta look at the transition property. No, just like, yeah, transitions. All 300 milliseconds. Sure. I don't know. Transform just the button, not the text. I don't even know what I'm searching for here. Yeah. Oh. You don't fuck with this too much. So I think it'd be skew y 2 degrees. But then also like rotate. No, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this. Okay, I think that's it for our empty state. How does this look component wise? We've got empty and button. Empty and button. That makes sense as far as components are concerned. And HTML wise, how are we looking? There's our main. We got a div for this thing. I mean, it's whatever. And then the button. Yeah, that'll work. And what if I want to view this on like the phone, right? This is really what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, like this. Pixel 2. Yeah, that's my phone, baby. Yeah, that looks fucking dope. That doesn't, but we'll get there. So this is initial state number 7. Let's just check all the changes that we made. Get a drink of water. Okay, so we added the Foursquare logo. Index, we changed a lot. Made our empty component. Cased on venue. Yeah. Defined our own custom button. This is a primary button. I'm going to eventually have to make a secondary button where I pass a prop into it. We added new colors. We did black 90, black 75. Changed everything over to HSL. Convenient to work with. Container. This is something I'm going to regret later, but it works for now. Container is specifically justify everything to the middle and display grid. The minute we start styling an actual suggested place, that's not going to work. I'm aware. And global styles added P, margin of 0. Great. Git commit -m empty state closes number 7. Is that right? Number 7? Number 7. Push it up. So let's do this. Netlify open. This will open up our website. Oh, yeah, right. Is there a deploy going on right? Thank you. Yes, building. It says my audio bitrate is 0. It seems to be working fine. That's so weird. Okay. Published. All right. Hard reload. There it is. This looks good. This looks real good. And you know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do right now? We are going to flip this around to the camera. I'm going to go on my phone so that we can see this in all of its glory. No night mode. Get out of here. I'm going to open up this app. Adobe Lunch. I need to find a way to like clear the cache. Oh shit, son. Oh shit, son. That looks good. Wow. Not too bad. Eventually, this will be a PWA, progressive web app. I think this fits really well for being used on a phone. Nobody needs to go to a computer to do this or go to the internet. So with that, thank you for watching. It's been some good stuff tonight, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.